I've just explained to you why that happened.
No, I didn't say that. I said women in discussion with other women.
No.
You didn't hear me. You didn't listen
that
to
was
me.
in the middle of this conversation.
You're now
at
being
the beginning
physical.
Of the conversation.
You're now getting physical in a not pleasant way.
At the beginning of this conversation, you said the thing is that women just come at you with everything in an argument. You did. Let's just have now a little bit of fun with our how to stay together for 20 years. So these are the things that you must stop doing if you want to stay together for 20 years. Argue over text. Oh. I would miss that.
What do you mean you'd miss that? You block me as soon as I send one text longer than a paragraph.
I know, but I love it when I block you.
Yeah, but it doesn't last long. We don't argue.
No, that's usually because you've driven me bloody mad.
That is not true.
And then I block you.
No, you don't. What you do is you say, send me another text and I'm blocking you after you've said everything you need to say. And then when I try to say anything, you've blocked me. I can see you don't see it.
So number one isn't true because we've been together 23 years.
Yeah, and but we don't argue. You don't let me argue over text.
Mark, we argue over text.
Oh, mate, I'm texting you about that later. Bringing up past mistakes during fights. You do that all the time. All the time. Why are you just staring at me?
I'm just trying to think what I do. Who agrees on the no? Just put agree or disagree with each one of these.
Edward Bevington, that's passion, that list. Hang on, I'm trying to work out, because stop doing these things if you still... It's a terrible way of phrasing it. Stop doing these 10 things if you still...
But hang on a minute. Okay. Bringing up past mistakes during fights.
Oh, it's so annoying. Women have notebooks.
Oh my God, Mark.
You don't have as many notebooks as exes of mine, but boy, oh boy.
Mark.
I can refer you back to... No, what will happen in an argument, and this is very funny, and sometimes I have to stop myself from laughing. We'll be having a row, and it might not be an event. You're not big on specifics of dates or details, but you'll say, this happened and that happened and this happened and that, and you'll move so fast through a bunch of emotionally complicated things. I'm left thinking, I can't fucking work out where she's annoyed or what she's annoyed.
My advice in that one would be, make sure you play pinball with their minds.
Which you do a lot. You do a lot. Being passive aggressive instead of just talking about what you need. We don't know, neither of us do passive aggressive.
Passive aggressive is horrible.
I hate passive aggressive.
Because it's so aggressive.
It's so aggressive.
Yeah. Has anyone got a passive aggressive partner?
I think passive aggressivity is one of my least favorite, not least favorite, but the thing I hate the most.
Oh, look at that lovely positive message from Helen Mayhew.
Let's share it.
Let's put that up.
My husband and I celebrate 20 years of marriage in August. We're so happy. We respect each other so much. We live a very simple life, blessed. That's so sweet. Can I just share something my mum said when she was here at the weekend? Which is very funny. Mum, thank you for saying. She said, can I just say, Mark, it's so nice to hear two people in a relationship talk with respect to each other off camera. She was hearing us talking about the setup of Coffee Mania. She said, you don't hear that ever. I said, well, Mum, you've never did it, did you?
Yeah, she didn't hear it from herself.
It was funny. It was sweet.
Hang on, let's see some of these. Read a few of these.
Bunty V, my husband is the one who brings things up from a decade ago. I like to reply, you've clearly got no new examples because I'm so fucking fantastic.
Oh, I like this. What are your lines to shut down shit?
Jane Bentley, I've been with my hubby 24 years and I see it as a sport in an argument, bringing in past That's what I mean. Women are like cats. Like that.
But here's the thing, and I am being absolutely genuine. One of the problems that has been in our relationship,
I'm with you on that,
for me, and you can say, we actually do a marriage podcast, guys, called How to Stay Married ... so far.
Brackets.
We always argue about that. And you can say something.
Oh,
but for me, about what the thing is.
You said that.
No,
you can say something.
No, about something that is genuinely what I do is the truth, right? And I think probably all people in relationships do this. How sometimes things from the past will come forward is because one doesn't say them because you're trying to keep the peace, right? And Mark and I, over the years, have said this many times after an argument. He said, oh, why did you bring that up? Oh, I knew there was something wrong. And I've said, because if I ever say to you, can I just say something out of an argument? You always go, oh, God, no, what is it? So for years, I used to say, can I bring this up? Because I want to say that thing that you did today really annoyed me. And it's leaving me feeling like suppressed and like raging. And I prefer to just say it now so it doesn't come up later. But me trying to bring it to the table earlier on the day, you could never do. Like, no. And am I right or am I right that whenever you say to a man, can we just talk about something? They run around like a kitten just allowed out of the box. What is that?
No. When a man say the sentence,
can I just tell you something?
Gotta go.
Exactly.
Gotta go.
So what happens
I need to
is,
find my small drill.
so why I'm leaning forward like this in this weird way is because the sun's hitting my head. But that is the problem, is that I think more often, because as women we talk so much more, women talk to women a lot more, we bring up everything, we talk about everything, but there's always this thing that men get so scared about you bringing anything up that they run away. So we put it in the bottom drawer, and we put it in the bottom drawer, and then we put it in the bottom drawer, and then you'll come to us with something completely facile, and we go, oh, right, well, let me just tell you,
What do you want me to say?
No, that's how I feel.
Well,
how do you
Yeah, but
feel?
you make the great dance sort of. Yes, you can say something in a minute.
No, but how do you feel?
Oh, well, I'll tell you how I feel if
Go
I'm
on,
allowed
then.
to say how I feel. I hate
Hang
to...
on.
No.
Don't be
you
so
hang
bloody
on.
chippy.
Hey,
I've just said to you,
You
say it.
have no idea how you appear sometimes.
Oh, Mark.
I would say, Laura Lou just said, Nadia, and this is part of my answer, yes, men never want to chat, so it comes out in a row. I think you're right. I think men are fearful of deep honesty.
Intimacy.
Honesty.
They don't mind intimacy if it involves their penis, but they don't want to be intimate.
Nads!
No, intimacy without a penis. Mark.
That's
Intimacy without a penis. Talk about it. What is it?
What do you mean?
What is intimacy?
I've gone into complete breakdown.
What is intimacy?
I'm slightly concerned people can hear this. Intimacy with... What do you mean? How have we got here? We're talking about arguments and how you bring up topics. And I'm admitting that I think men don't deal with the emergence...
Honesty.
Hang on! Let me finish. Don't deal with the emergence of a problem, say, in the fabric of everyday life. Women, when they get together, women can deal with trauma, atrocities, joy, all in the same sentence. Sometimes I listen to one paragraph between you and other women, and I'm up, I'm down, I'm out, I'm crying, I'm laughing, I'm screaming. Men can't do that.
Exactly.
Which is why they do all end up in a row.
So what we try and do for you to help you is we try and say, can I bring this to you before it becomes multiple? Because then your brain gets messed up when we bring multiples. So we try and give it to you individually, but you run like somebody just set your bum on fire.
I have just accepted infinitely more than you would ever accept.
I want to say what Stephanie says. I called a family meeting the other day, 1 hubby, 2 teenage lads. The horror on their face, but it was 15 minutes well spent. I will continue to advocate for communication.
Jesus,
Stephanie, I love this. This
Crikey.
is what happens right with me. If I say, can we have a family chat? Mark goes, oh, God. What about? The 2 girls are perfectly up for it. But he behaves like a 6-year-old and runs around the table.
It's true.
So,
it's true.
Thank you.
Yeah, no,
Don't.
There's no advantage
You
to
have
just
said
admitting anything, is there?
Because you've said that women.
Listen.
I'm sticking up for women. You have
don't need
said
to stick up for women.
You have said women.
Thanks, Matt Ross.
In an argument, bring everything up. I've just explained to you why that happens.
No, I didn't say that. I said women in discussion with other women.
No.
You didn't hear me.
You
didn't listen.
That was in the middle of this conversation.
You're now
at
being
the beginning
physical.
Of the conversation.
You're now getting physical in a not pleasant way.
At the beginning of this conversation, you said the thing is that women just come at you with everything in an argument. You did. Because let's go back to the rules.
And I admit, and I accept that. I accept that.
Yeah, you just said you didn't say that. You just said
I do accept that. I totally accept that. I took the conversation
Mark,
somewhere else. You're trapped in the past.
You just
trapped
said
in the past, pissing on the present, predicting the future. That's where you are.
So, okay.
Comparing your relationship to others.
This is hilarious because this is us supposed to be sharing advice.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're reading a list, and we don't necessarily agree with it.
What were we
Comparing your relationship to others.
Hang on. Being passive aggressive.
We've done that one.
That wasn't what we were
Being passive aggressive instead of just talking about what you need.
No, we were on number 2. Bring up past mistakes during fights.
Expecting them to. Oh God, we only.
To which you came off the back of that and went, "That's the trouble with women.
Hang on,
they
hang
just
on,
bring up."
hang on. Calm down.
Right. Can we just all take a moment? Just breathe. Please.
You're the one who needs to breathe.
Can someone tell me? Say to him now that he said that's what women do. They bring up past mistakes in an argument.
I did say that.
You just denied it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did say that.
I can't sit in this, so I'm going to turn this round.
I said women, you have a great long list, and the reason they come up in an argument is because men are too fucking infant to be able to cope with it in the fabric of day-to-day life. I can't give you it more than that. What do you want?
You didn't say that at the beginning.
I've said it twice.
I've obviously
right.
convinced
okay,
you.
moving. Oh.
Divorce live. Look, Batman.
Look at number 8, guys. Shouting and screaming instead of talking calmly, Nadia.
That's not our character.
But you've just squished my face up. That's not calm.
Leslie Sargent, only on number 2.
I can't go through 10. We haven't got enough time.
Right, hang on. Choose. Okay. You choose 2 and I'll choose 2.
Keeping score of who does what around the house. Don't do that.
We don't do that.
Playing the game of who will text. Well, I can't text first because she's always blocked me.
No, I only block you when you drive me mad.
No, you block me when I seek to say something that you won't let me say to you in person because you've stormed out the room and flounced off.
Yeah, because you've already said it 10 times and I'm bored.
Oh, my God. And now you're trying to psych me by going on the other side of me. I don't like this. You're disorientating me.
I can't see anything. I'm blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
Okay, choose another one.
We've done them all.
No, we haven't.
Trying to split everything 50-50. Don't do that.
We should be asking people. We're just saying about ourselves.
Ignoring the small things they do for you.
Okay, here's one. Comparing your relationship to others. Does anyone feel that they slip into that within their relationship?
There's a resounding silence. Lisa, love, Mark, need a hug. Don't know what you're saying.
Was
but
that
thank you.
Shauna Roche? I can tell from someone who is also in a relationship with another ADHD person. We do most of this stuff. This tells us not to because we act without thinking. Yeah, we do. It's true. We do all of this. We do all of these things that you're not supposed to do.
But that's proof that it's bullshit because we're still together. It's a totally stupid fucking post.
No, but I thought it would just be a bit of fun.
It's been fun, but I now really resent you. And I'm coming out of this live angry.
Look, Jane Bentley says she does compare to others, but her hubby doesn't.
What do you mean compared to what, like say, oh, I like the way they do that?
Yes,
oh, God, that would drive me
mad. No,
mad.
but hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's okay to aspire. It's like anything in life. Why can't we look at something and go, because you don't have to say your whole relationship is shit.
You're just running roughshod over me.
Go on then.
But what you choose to see in someone else's relationship isn't the full story. So it's all very easy to see a couple being this on this occasion. But actually, behind closed doors, they might fucking hate each other.
But this is a real problem with Mark.
Can you put your finger down?
This is
very aggressive.
This is a real
There's a lot of built-up resentment. Is there a whole bundle of stuff that you haven't been able to say for a few weeks and it's all coming out now? In fact, I'm going to have to do to you what I do to Toffee.
Right, okay, right. That's bad. Oh, no, we can't do this. Oh, shit, no, this is water that I've got from the tank. It's got all kinds of shit in and it's gone in my eye. Don't do it. It's poisonous water.
I sprayed it in my mouth earlier.
You did.
That's a stupid.
It's from the thing.
Why?
It's because I wanted pure water for my plants. I'm not joking, Mark.
You idiot.
That is
So it's from a septic tank?
Yes. It's gone in my eye.
No, you got glasses on.
No, it went round the corner.
Oh, did it?
And it's gone in my cuts.
Oh, nads.
I could get bloody sepsis from that.
Nads.
Don't ever pick up water sprays and spray them. Sometimes I have Dettol in them.
Why?
Because I might be spraying something. Don't spray people.
I think we've done that list.
Right. Sorry, that was so bad.
I took it a really odd
It
turn.
was a way to try and talk to people and find out more about them.
We have.
11. Do not spray water from the septic tank each.
Why do you? Thank you, Donna
I
Little.
love their
Why
comment.
do you have a spray bottle of septic water?
Because it's for my plants.
Well, it's not good for them.
Of course it is.
Why?
Because there's organisms and there's
So
things
it's good
growing.
for your eye then. It's good for your eye. What's good for your plants is good for your eye.
If you were a plant, would you want the water from our tap with estrogen and things in it? Flora, all the stuff that's in it? No. Lamia is on the floor laughing her head off.
All right, Lamia.
All right, Lamia.
We'll make you laugh a little bit more. Here's a funny clip.
Joke.
Yeah. He said nothing.
I'm still working on it.
I asked my dog, what's 2 minus 2? He said, Joe Biden.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's exactly how Joe Biden looked for the whole last year of his presidency.
I know it's wrong, but I just do love those posts. Oh, God, I'm exhausted.
That was really traumatic.
Me too. Won't the septic water molecules float around the house?
Molecules? Molecules? What? Molecules!
Will they float around the house?
Won't the septic water molecules float?
Well, I mean, it's not septic,
I
it's
can't believe
rainwater.
hang on.
It hasn't got poo in it. Is septic something with poo in?
You're enriching uranium. You've got a weapon of mass destruction. What are you growing in here? We need a bunker bomb. Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, we're off.
That went tits up.
That went terribly
Anyway,
sideways.
we love you. Please hit the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Tell
Tell your friends about us. Make sure they
He
don't.
thinks we should carve this end bit off and put it up as relationship advice of the day.
Are you fucking joking? I've got my eyes watering now. My eyes watering.
Thank God.
My eye is watering.
Because you've got molecules
My
in
eye
it.
is watering.